Hundreds of parents of preschoolers in the metro area are facing a frustrating uncertainty. Many of them were relying on tuition-free schooling from the state-run Preschool Promise program to start earlier this month, but it's still unclear when they might get their kids in school. Fox 12's Drew Marine looked into what's causing the delay and spoke with a parent who's having to figure out what to do next. Drew?
Yeah, Melissa Laurie was hoping her 3-year-old Frankie would start preschool this fall, but says she didn't find out until the start of the school year that it's been delayed for now. It's been a rough start to the school year for some Portland parents who applied to get their kiddos in the Preschool Promise program, a tuition-free schooling option for 3 to 4-year-olds.
All of her other friends knew where they were going. They were finding out about all the just different weird rules that all the programs have. And with Frankie, we just didn't know.
Like Melissa Laurie, whose daughter Frankie was supposed to start preschool through the program a few weeks ago and doesn't know when she might get to go. For now, she's in a Head Start program.
We've been in conversation with them, and they just have never been able to give us a timeline. I wanted to know why, because it's very frustrating to me as a parent. It's just basic information you need, and not to have it is really hard.
We reached out to the Oregon Department of Education's Early Learning Division about the confusion, which says there have been delays in getting grant agreements to Preschool Promise providers. They say short staffing is one issue, but the legalities of processing the grants is another factor holding things up. They say the program has continued to run, but that doesn't quite answer Laurie's questions, as her daughter still isn't in Preschool Promise.
It's a little confusing. And part of it is because these systems are confusing.
The director of Early Learning Multnomah, which helps eligible families apply, says enrolling kids in Preschool Promise providers is all dependent on the status of the school's grant or contract with the state. They say they've been fielding questions from 600 or so families dealing with this. Laurie says she understands these have been uncertain times, but wishes they communicated better so she and other parents could plan accordingly.
I recommended it to another friend of mine. I thought it would be a good fit for her daughter. And she just keeps texting me. She's like, "Have you heard anything? Have you heard anything?" She says it feels like we've been ghosted, just because there's not communication about what's going on.
Laurie says this month she and her partner have come up with other arrangements to make sure they have childcare for Frankie. Live from the mobile newsroom, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.